So I wanted to start catching up, and so I burnt through Space Dandy,
Okay.
which is all on Netflix UK.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of free time this week, and in fact, I got Netflix on my phone. So whenever I went to the gym,
Okay.
in between, I would just play that.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah.
while I was in between sessions and stuff, like
It's
okay,
very fun. It's very
Yeah.
pulpy. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, it was a lot of fun. But doing a bit of research, it wasn't really his show fully.
Yeah. It wasn't his baby. No.
So I found out he was doing Kids on the Slope at the same time, which was really his.
It was Zankyo no Terror.
Oh no, okay, yeah, sorry, 2014, right?
Yeah.
Zankyo no Terror.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing at the same time, which is really like his baby.
Sure.
So he was more just kind of like a shepherd of this project.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, I found a lot of fun, but I will say that, yeah, it felt very Watanabe light.
Mm.
It felt like they wanted to replicate that feeling of him.
Yeah, that wacky element of him.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can tell the creators, the makers of this loved Cowboy Bebop.
Mm-hmm.
And, Cowboy Bebop, it had a variety of episodes.
Yeah.
But once in a while, they would have those really wacky, off-the-wall episodes.
Like the Ed-centric episodes.
Yeah, mostly the Ed-centric ones.
Yeah.
And for me, this just felt like 2 seasons of the wacky dial was up. It was just like pure wacky.
Yeah,
there was 1 or 2 more thoughtful ones.
Yeah.
But it was just like pure wackiness.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of missed that variety a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like it. I mean, to give context, because I doubt a lot of you have heard about it. Sort of this guy, he's not really a bounty hunter. What he does is he registers unregistered aliens in this crazy sort of galaxy base sci-fi arena.
Yeah. He kind of is ostensibly a bounty hunter.
Yeah. But
not as badass.
Not as badass.
Yeah.
He's a dandy, basically. He's
Yeah.
got his Elvis hairstyle.
Yeah.
He's all about looking cool. He always goes to this very Hooter-esque restaurant called Boobies.
Yeah.
Which is all that he's about. Yeah, I mean, I found it a lot of fun, but yeah, it couldn't really... the fact that they had so many elements that they referenced of Cowboy Bebop, it just kind of made me feel like I'd rather be watching Cowboy Bebop a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't go as deep.
It didn't go as deep at all. It was always just like wacky dial, turned up to 11. But regardless, I did have a lot of fun watching this.
Indeed. The zombie episode.
That's the one I was going to say. Like, they really don't give a fuck. Like, the pilot episode of that show, everybody dies, basically. Like, all the main characters die, and then the next episode, they're all alive. Like, so I think it's about the 4th episode in season 1, they had a really awesome zombie episode. And then everybody gets zombified.
Yeah.
And that's how the show ends. It's like, oh, and they're zombies, but they just have to deal with being zombies.
Yeah, indeed. Because usually, I mean, the trope is in zombie movies that they end with they get on a helicopter and they go somewhere, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah. But here they actually got zombied. And you think the episode's going to end, but then it continues.
Yeah.
And it's like the aftermath of the zombie apocalypse.
Sure.
You got like hitmen that are hired to just take out zombies.
Yeah.
They're just striving to survive in it. What I liked about it, too, was his robot sidekick.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh, yeah, there's no way
QT.
you can get zombified. Yeah, QT.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a Tarantino reference or anything.
Okay.
I think it might be, because he is a fan of Tarantino.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the robot, he's like, he starts smacking the robot with into zombies. He's like, there's no way you're going to get zombified. You're a fucking robot. And then the robot does get zombified.
Yeah.
No, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's worth a look, but definitely, if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, watch it first. Because I think that's part of the amusement.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, even if you're not an
anime fan. It feels like a big homage,
like,
actually, to it.
Yeah, but that's what I think everybody should watch. You know what I mean? Like, if you're into Sergio Leone, if you're into, Blade Runner, if you're into any of these kind of things, if you're into, like, gritty sci-fi,
well,
I
don't think it's just, like, a case of, like, if you want to get into anime, and you have not watched Cowboy Bebop, it's a milestone. It's a milestone in terms of, serial storytelling in that format. Like,
Absolutely.
Cowboy Bebop is one of those gigantic milestones you have to have seen. That's just it.
Okay.
And I'm going to get over to Zankyo no Terror. Which is, I think in English, it's Resonance of Terror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Resonance of Terror. So yeah, I want to catch up with this guy because I'm a big fan of him, basically.
But Space Dandy, still lots of fun.
Lots of fun, man.
You're never going to be bored.
No, I never was. I never was, man. I never was.
So it's not light in that sense that it feels like, oh, there's not much enjoyment in this.
No, it's like more just like being a fan of the big hitters, you know what I mean? That he did. This feels more just kind of like a fun, goofy side project that he did, really. You know? It's not kind of essential viewing, but if you're a fan of anime, why not? Check it out. Indeed. You're not going to be bored.